In the early 20th century, the name Harry Houdini became synonymous with magic and escape artistry. He was not merely a performer, he was a phenomenon, a man who defied the limits of human endurance and intellect. Houdini had a flair for the dramatic, and he knew how to captivate an audience. But what truly set him apart was his insatiable thirst for challenge. He famously offered a staggering $10,000 to anyone who could successfully trap him, a challenge that echoed through the halls of police stations, prisons, and even the clandestine corners of spy agencies. Each time, he emerged victorious, leaving behind a trail of baffled challengers and stunned spectators. One of his most remarkable feats took place on a fateful day when he decided to push the boundaries of his own limits. The challenge was simple yet audacious. Escape from a sealed mailbag while submerged underwater, bound in chains. The stakes were high, and the spectacle promised to be nothing short of extraordinary. The event drew a crowd, a mix of skeptics and believers, all eager to witness the impossible. As he prepared for the escape, Houdini's heart raced not out of fear, but from the thrill of the challenge ahead. The setup was elaborate. A large tank filled with water was positioned center stage, the mailbag resting within it, a seemingly innocuous object that would soon become a vessel of tension and anticipation. The audience murmured, excitement crackling in the air as Houdini was secured inside the mailbag, chains clinking around him. The bag was sealed tightly, ensuring that there was no room for error. As the lid was closed, the audience held its collective breath, aware that they were about to witness something extraordinary. With a dramatic flourish, the mailbag was submerged in the tank and the countdown began. Houdini was now trapped, the water rising ominously around him. He was aware of the stakes, the water was cold, and every second counted. The audience could only watch in awe, their eyes glued to the tank, hearts pounding in rhythm with the ticking clock. Houdini had trained for moments like this, conditioning his mind and body to endure the stress and panic that might arise. He focused on his breathing, calming the storm of adrenaline surging within him. As the moments ticked by, Houdini began his escape. He had developed a keen sense of spatial awareness, feeling the contours of the bag and the chains that bound him. With deft movements, he worked to free himself, his fingers dancing over the locks and knots that held him captive. Time seemed to stretch, the seconds morphing into an eternity. But Houdini remained resolute. He was not just fighting against the constraints of his bindings. He was battling against the very instinct to panic that could spell disaster. Finally, with a triumphant gasp, he broke free from the chains and the confines of the mailbag. The audience erupted into applause, a wave of sound that filled the air as he emerged from the tank, water cascading off him like a shower of diamonds. Houdini had not only escaped, he had done so in a way that defied logic and reason. He stood there, dripping wet and grinning, the embodiment of triumph over adversity. This escape was just one of many that solidified Houdini's place in history. His remarkable abilities, combined with his relentless pursuit of perfection, made him a legend. He was not simply a magician. He was a master of illusion, a man who could turn the impossible into reality. Each challenge he undertook was a testament to his skill and audacity, leaving behind a legacy that would inspire generations. Houdini was a man who understood that true magic lies not just in the tricks one performs, but in the courage to confront the unknown and emerge victorious.